Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now this is another team that I had an idea about, trying to test out counters for Festbar. And if you watched my last video, you would have saw we used Pierce Rate with Lolly Merlin. Personally, I think Lolly Merlin is probably going to be very important if you want to try and outright counter Barn. I know we're using Ludo, whoop-de-doo, unfortunate, but it's just another idea. Honestly, you know, I'm thinking about many different stuff, and it's really difficult to counter Barn, but this is what I came up with. Another team, we've got Ludo, Lolly Merlin, the 1 Escanor, and Blue Jericho to buff Ludo and the 1 Escanor stats, since I do not think we can actually run Gotha if we want to be very serious in killing Barn, because killing Barn does not take one turn. It's almost impossible. I'm pretty sure it's going to take you at least 2 turns, so this is what I came up with. Merlin is just way too important, Infect is too important, Barn just lifesteals back to 4 HP every turn if he just uses a single attack, so yeah, we do have to keep his HP in check, but we're going to try this out and see how it does. The CC really isn't an issue because 99% of Barn teams are going to happily go second. They're going to run their HP food, so the fact we are 282, even if I was in Champion 1, I wouldn't be facing like these 310k Barn teams, because that's just not how you run the team. But yeah, before we begin, just double check, make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on any future videos I upload. Make sure to drop a like as well. Your boy is trying to test out Barn, whilst everyone else is too busy beating everyone with Barn. I'm trying to counter the dude, so you know, do support your boy for trying to fight against the opposition. But let's begin. Okay, we actually get a Barn team, very nice, and it's actually a Barn team with Escanor, so they are not going to have the greatest tank in the world. Honestly, I'm so conflicted between full sending into Barn, like just using every attack I have to attack him, or if I should play the patient game. I feel like if we play the patient game, we might be punished, so I am going to throw. If we don't kill him, then I lose. Oh my goodness gracious me. That is nowhere near enough, dude. Yeah. Didn't get a single crit with Ludo and Jericho sub. That is incredibly unfortunate, if I do say so myself. Although I mean, my Escanor's dead, isn't he? My Escanor. Wait. This is why we're running Ludo, right? The Ludo AoE is gonna help. Lolly Merlin is barely reducing the guy's HP, bro. Ludo actually does some good damage. Come on, we can survive this. Oh, no way, dude. All single targets, no way. No way. Nah. Nah. Escanor, if you can't kill Arthur, bro, I am going to cry. I'm actually gonna cry if Escanor can't kill Arthur here. Oh, okay, 430, okay. Okay. Ludo. Oh. Ooh. Whew. Okay, well, that was much cleaner than I expected. We got very unlucky. 3 attacks on Barn at turn 1, didn't get a single crit. But first sign, not too bad. Obviously he's running Escanor there, he's not running like Kyo or, you know, Griamore or something, or like Liz, but very promising sign. Let's move on. Alright, do we have a Barn opponent? We do. Is it the same guy? No, it's a different guy. A lot of people seem to be digging the Barn Escanor thing. Interesting. It's probably the variant I've run into the most, I'm not gonna lie. I think I've ran into it the most. Alright, we've got another Lolly Merlin AoE. Fight, we get a crit. Come on, dude, I'm literally running. Ooh, that is good. Okay, okay. Now, if he was running Griamore, he wouldn't have that much more HP. He wouldn't have that much more HP, let's be real. Now, Griamore only boosts by 15%. And with the cards we have in our hand, if he uses the buff, which he does, the Ludo AoE does a lot of damage. The 2 Lolly Merlin AoEs will do some decent damage. And this man's barn is toast. His barn is toast. I dig it. I dig it indeed. Now, the unique thing about the barn team is it really doesn't change much, like whether the barn is a whale barn or a free-to-play one, because everyone's gonna run HP set, everyone's gonna run HP food, so the fact I'm in Masters really isn't too much of an issue. In fact, I don't really think it changes much at all. Wow. Could this be the team? Question mark. I know it has Ludo, but that was impressive, man. All we needed was just some crits from Escanor to like really soften up the opponent, right? But hey, I am very, very impressed. Let's move on. All right, can we find? Okay, finally, we get another barn team, another Escanor variant though. Interesting. I think he knew what time it was. I'm not gonna lie, we got the Escanor variant on lock. I don't think we can lose to that. He's got the Twigo sub, obviously. No, he has the Griamore. Oh, it would have been even easier. Yeah, we would have absolutely destroyed him. Absolutely 99.99% sure we would have destroyed him. Which is actually really unfortunate because it took me like 5 games to find the next Escanor, you know, the next barn opponent from the last barn opponent. I've just been quitting games, but I'll continue searching. Barn. It's a barn. Please don't be a bot. Please don't be a bot. 265. Is this someone I faced? Very weird, man. We've only faced Escanor barns. Did we face like a Griamore barn or like a... I think we've only faced Escanor barns. That's weird. Alright, well, I think the first barn game we triple attacked. I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to try and play it differently. And oh, that Jericho is... That Jericho is coming in clutch, baby. Coming in clutch, and he scoops. He absolutely scoops turn 1. Nah, I can't even take credit for that, man. The guy was not even running Twigo. I can't, never mind. I don't even feel happy about that win. Whatever. Barn? What the hell? This man is running Shin? Is he out of his mind? Well, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna call it there for the showcase. I've seen enough. I've definitely seen enough. It's been recording this video. This video has been very difficult. I've gotten very little gameplay. Most of my games I just had to quit because I didn't face too many barns. We faced a few, but from what I saw, generally I get the gist. In my personal opinion, maybe there is still some other teams out there that you can run, but from what I've seen, this does seem to be the smoothest, the simplest, the least RNG. I don't want to say most consistent, because consistency in a game where RNG is the biggest factor is, you know, kind of BS. But honestly, I think Jericho is very, very nice. Ludo is here for his passive. He's also a major backup plan because we really need his AoE in case the opponents do use their Barnes buff, which of course Ludo can abuse. You know, even though he is HP set, the Jericho does give him a nice attack buff, you know, 10% to attack related stats, so more pierce rate, yada yada. Also, thanks to Ludo and Jericho, we actually have the chance to crit Barn turn 1. It's not the greatest chance, but it's still a chance nonetheless, because if we take a look at our Escanor, 71% crit chance, he gets a, what is it, a 6% buff, so turn 1, 76%, plus from Jericho, 86% chance to crit Barn turn 1. And if we just quickly take a look, 86% chance, right? Where is Barn? This monster has 100% crit resist. So 86 versus 60, bro, we have a 26% chance to crit Barn turn 1. And it's probably the best thing we can do. You can't run Gotha, Green Gotha. You just cannot run that. Your entire team needs to be usable if you want to actually try and counter this guy. You can't be slow with it. There is no playing it slow. There's no stalling it out. The only stall we have is Lolly Merlin, and it's literally just to make sure Barn's HP doesn't go back up to 100%, because if that does happen, then we can't win. But yeah, sorry for talking a lot. I've talked a lot in this video, but just because, you know, I think just a lot of stuff to explain. No one's really going in depth into countering this guy, so I thought I would. But yeah, I know some people might ask me in the comments like, why don't you just alt rush? You can't alt rush against Barn. The guy literally has detonate AoE. He will absolutely destroy any kind of alt rush team. There is zero point in trying that. I thought, you know, maybe, you know, getting Blue Derry, trying to get her ultimate, it's just not gonna work. Okay, the guy is just too damn strong. You need to kill him within the first 2 turns, 3 turns if you're lucky, otherwise it is GG. But it's, you know, pretty sad that the best team I could probably find as of right now involves Ludo. It would have been nice if it didn't, because even free-to-plays, if they are running a CC food team, even like, you know, decently strong free-to-plays, they should be able to go first over Barn teams, because Barn teams just don't really have much CC. You know, they're always, well, 9 times out of 10 they should be using their HP food, they should be using their Twigo subs, yada yada. It was really weird, but honestly, even though we faced a lot of Escanor variants in the Barn team where they run the one Escanor, I don't think much changes at all if they had Grimmore instead, because from the damage we were doing, it was very, very consistent. You know, even if we didn't crit, we'd still hurt Barn really, really nice, because you know, Jericho is just boosting our Escanor's attack so much, man. Obviously his crit chance still not up to snuff, but like I said, it's probably the best I can do for now. I'll definitely be testing out some stuff in the meantime, and I'll probably, after this video is done, I'll probably record a Barn showcase of my own, you know, try out Barn for the first time. I haven't used them yet. I'll see if I can cook up something unique for you. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the last 2 counter videos. Maybe I'll make another one in the future if I think of something that in my head could work just as well as this, if not better, but we'll see what happens. Thank you very much. Also guys, I did want to add before I end the video, I think it's actually very important to distinguish this. This is not a team that is going to do well for you against other meta teams. There is absolutely zero chance in hell you are going to be able to build a counter team to Barn specifically that does its absolute best at trying to counter Barn whilst also doing very well against other meta teams. It's absolutely not gonna happen. You will not be able to build a team that will do well against the other meta garbage, that will do well against the lollies, against assault melee, against glue eaters, and against Barn. It's just not gonna happen, guys. Forget it. Just thought I would add that in there. For watching the video, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this team. I know it's a whale team, but let me know, do you think it's actually a viable one in the long run? Would love to hear your feedback. But that'll be it, guys. Take care.
Why are we so blind to see?